Ukraine peace talks. Key details from the White House meeting overview. On August 19, 2025, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met with U.S. President Donald Trump and several European leaders at the White House in Washington, D.C., to discuss ending the Russia-Ukraine war. This meeting followed a summit between Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on August 15th. And background of the conflict: the Russia-Ukraine war began in 2014 when Russia annexed Crimea, escalating into a full-scale invasion in 2022. During the Alaska summit, Putin demanded that Ukraine cede the Donetsk and Luhansk regions in the Donbas area in exchange for halting further aggression. Zelensky rejected this proposal, emphasizing that territorial concessions violate Ukraine's constitutional law. White House discussions and the White House meeting included key European leaders and French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Finnish President Alexander Stubb, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte. Discussions focused on finding a peaceful resolution and securing guarantees for Ukraine. Trump announced that he spoke with Putin post-meeting to arrange a potential bilateral meeting between Zelensky and Putin within the next 2 weeks. Trump also proposed a trilateral meeting involving the United States and positions of key parties in Ukraine. Zelensky stressed that security guarantees are a priority to prevent future Russian aggression. He noted that a $90 billion U.S. arms package for Ukraine would be finalized within 10 days. Zelensky firmly rejected territorial concessions, citing Ukraine's constitutional constraints. United States. Trump shifted from advocating an immediate ceasefire to pursuing a permanent peace agreement. He stated that Ukraine's security would be guaranteed by European nations, coordinated by the U.S., but clarified that Ukraine would not be allowed to join NATO. In Europe, leaders like Macron and Merz urged a ceasefire as a precursor to peace talks, emphasizing robust security guarantees for Ukraine to deter future attacks. Macron stressed that Ukraine's military must have unrestricted access to weapons in terms of quantity and type. Russia. Putin rejected a temporary ceasefire, insisting that Ukraine recognize Russia's control over Crimea and Donbas. However, he expressed openness to discussing security guarantees for Ukraine outcomes and challenge in Chen. While described as a, quote, significant step, the meeting yielded no clear agreement on a ceasefire or peace deal. Zelensky called it the best dialogue with Trump, compared to a tense February 2025 meeting. Key unresolved issues include territorial concessions. Ukraine rejected Russia's demands for Donetsk and Luhansk, warning that concessions could lead to further aggression. Security guarantees. Ukraine seeks NATO-like security assurances, but Trump ruled out NATO membership. ceasefire. European leaders pushed for a preliminary ceasefire, but both Trump and Russia prioritized a comprehensive peace agreement. Euro reactions and next steps. Zelensky thanked Trump and European leaders for their support and called for further discussions in the coming weeks. Macron proposed Geneva as a potential venue for a future trilateral meeting. Meanwhile, hostilities continue, with Ukraine reporting 140 drone and missile attacks in a single night. In conclusion, August 19, 2025. White House meeting highlighted the complexity of achieving peace in Ukraine. While progress was made on security guarantees and planning for bilateral and trilateral talks, issues like territorial concessions and a ceasefire remain significant hurdles. For further updates, follow trusted international news sources.